Today, we're going to be looking at tools to upskill your CTF skills. Now, whether you're a seasoned CTF player or a professional in the field of offensive security, or someone who just started playing CTFs a few days ago, well, CTF stands as a great way to showcase or enhance your skills in cybersecurity. Now, for the bad guys out there, I'm talking about both Jeopardy and attack defense style CTFs. You might be wondering what's the difference between these two. Well, Jeopardy literally gives you a particular set of challenges or categories of challenges to solve, ranking from various points with sections like crypto, MISC, forensics, web, and a lot more. While attack defense, on the other hand, which is my game and the purpose of making this video actually, is whether you're actually given a certain set of IP range or probably a CIDR, and you're expected to carry out the military attack framework strategy on the given target. It could be performing reconnaissance down to post exploitation. Well, whether you play CTFs on platforms like Vonix, HackMyVM, TryHackMe, HackTheBox, or even Von Labs, which has great red team chains and awesome AD machines, you should know this actually. So let's get started. My number one on the list is Google. Yeah, you heard me right. www.google.com. Now, you need to start using Google, and the reason is because you can go into every community, every Discord server, or every chat channel and ask about a question about a particular challenge or a particular question about a CTF. The more you use Google, the more you become better and the more you learn more. You might think that your notes is probably enough to put you through in every CTF you play, but you should take note that your notes is just actually like a reflection of what you have actually learned in the past. Different CTFs, different creators, and different approaches. Sometimes you might see something new in a CTF and going into somebody's DM or going into that professional's DM or that avid CTF player DM to ask about a particular question about some kind of challenge or whatever might actually piss them off. But Google never gets pissed off. So that's why Google is your friend. So today I urge you, once you get to a roadblock or a stop in a CTF where you don't get to understand things, you should actually hit Google up immediately. It is very, very, very easy to use Google because you don't need any Google Pool or Google Docking skills to actually solve a CTF. Yeah, if you have these skills, it's gonna aid your experience, it's gonna boost in the way you search for things, the way you approach stuff. But I can tell you for free that if you ask a simple question like how to decode a base 64 hash, or how to run an nmap scan without detection, or even how to exploit a certain vulnerability, well, you just might find an answer to that particular problem. The next on the line is AI. Oh, yeah, AI. I think there are few scenarios where AI would help actually. Take for example, ChatGPT. There are some times where you understand things and you just need clarity or some form of verification of knowledge, to test if you're probably on the right path. As creators of machines might be really deceptive enough to actually lead you to a rabbit hole. Rabbit holes are like a place of, just say, a tunnel which has no light. That is how rabbit holes are, which would make CTF players spend more time on problems that don't even exist. I'll give you a sample. I was in the CTF the last few days and I found out there was a script which is actually being run as a cron job by the root user. I could actually read the script, and in the script there's a particular vulnerable application, right? There's an application being called in that script that literally gives me some kind of root access. But I was still confused on exploiting this particular vulnerability. I was about to Google to search for the version application and any privilege escalation techniques out there. But to my surprise, I did not find anything. When I came to AI made me understand that it's actually the syntax of the command that is vulnerable. Now, do not get me wrong. I did not say using AI is literally good, right? Neither did I say it is bad. It just helps you, it assists you, it gives you this ground. It makes you understand more on a particular subject or topic. Now, be careful how you use AI though, because I heard using it too much might just make you dumb. Nah, maybe not. The next important tool on the line is note-taking softwares and documentation softwares. Now, you could probably be using any note-taking application of your choice. Maybe Cherry Tree, maybe Joplin, maybe Obsidian, or maybe even Notion or Joplin. There are a lot of cool note-taking applications out there. But the important part is actually making sure you are taking detailed and straightforward notes. Yeah, you heard me right. Detailed and straightforward notes. The idea is to keep it simple and avoid any unnecessary paragraphs in your note. Any block of words or questions, you can probably just grab an idea or knowledge by using Google, in my opinion, shouldn't be in your notes actually, because overstuffing your notes and combining with things that aren't necessary just makes information stressful or much more harder to find whenever you want to reflect back on them. Note taking is an essential skill for every learner, but if you probably learn something new, why not jot it down? So whenever you come across that same problem, you probably don't need to start finding answers to what isn't lost. I also make sure I take note of steps I use in CTFs, including how I solve them, and my blog is a testimony of that. If you like, I could drop the link below this video. Now, my last but not the least is communities. Yeah, I can't stress this enough. Join communities. Using Discord, Slack, Reddit, or even Telegram to join communities gives you the opportunity to connect with fellow CTF enthusiasts, discussing challenges and potentially collaborating on streams and video calls just to rub minds together on how to approach a particular challenge and bring out positive results. There are a lot of positive communities out there with good vibes, just like Hack the Box, Outsec, Track Me, Namsec, and a lot more, especially on Discord, where you can literally learn a lot from a wide range of experienced individuals and teams. This is where we say goodbye. I urge you to keep learning, as self-learning is the key. You don't need any mentor or any individual to start playing CTFs. All you need is you. Wonder how great individuals like IPPSec and OSDF are where they are in today. Well, it's because they are working on themselves gradually and becoming better every day than yesterday at what they are probably doing. It is a process, and I want you to remind yourself that it might actually take time, but you would eventually get to a point where you don't even need write-ups or even a walkthrough to solve various machines or challenges. Make sure to have a great day and have fun. Goodbye.